Hey, Ryder. Wow, look at this color today, guys. Isn't it beautiful? What fall weather. Hey, welcome back to Bike to Table. My name's John. This is the channel where we go for a nice ride, grab some ingredients, head into the kitchen, and cook up some delicious food. I'm up here in Northeast Ohio. Fall has definitely settled in. They're saying that it's past the peak color season for the leaves, but I still think it's pretty good. Yeah, you got some bare trees up there. That's all right. You still got plenty of these bright yellows and golds into the oranges. So if you've never been here before, welcome and thanks for hopping on board with me today. Please like and subscribe down below. Ring that little bell so that way you get notification when I post another video. Let's turn this way today. It's one of the fun things I like about around where I live. There's all these small little back roads that are just fun. Got these little hills up and down. We got some tight turns every once in a while. I mean, the colors are really great today. Hopefully I'm not catching too much sun flare in the GoPro. Yeah. So I hope everybody's having a good fall so far. I know I am so far. I love coming out, getting a ride, making videos for everybody. Get to cook some good food. Get to share that with family and friends. Doesn't that look fun? I say yes, that was fun. I don't want to go back the other way and do it the other way, but I won't. So the riding out here is really nice today. A little bit cold, a little bit chilly. Speaking of which, if you want to, a couple weeks ago, posted a video about secret recipe chili mash, so you can go ahead and check that out if you want to. Not right now, because we're still on this ride, but after this one might be a good recipe for you. Great for cold weather, comfort food, which is another one that we're doing today. We are going to make my open face lasagna. Usually you have lasagna in those little layers and little stacks. It takes a lot of time, a lot of a hassle. Not my version. My version, open face, tastes just as good, and it's just so much easier to make. And that's what we like. We like good rides, good food that's easy to make and tastes delicious. Can't wait to show you. But right now I am enjoying this ride. Enjoy this a little bit more here. Trees are definitely getting a little bit more bare this week. Had some more rain. Temperatures were pretty good. Then it got cold, but that's expected. It's November. That kind of thing happens. I don't know where you're at, but for me, up here in Northeast Ohio, it just gets really cold. Sometimes it gets cooler. Sometimes the temperature hangs out pretty good, stays good for a little while. Today, with the cooler temperature, probably going to be a little bit of a shorter ride. What is this in the middle of the road? Yep, somebody lost a box. Gonna hop on the freeway. Because you know, I gotta hear my engine. Pretty much every video I gotta do it. I just got to. It just sounds great. And that's how we do that. See, legally, we need to get up to speed, so that's okay there. Plus, it's fun. It's fun. Got to admit it, it's fun. Yes, it is. I'm just enjoying some sunshine in the road. Really nice to get out. It's rained the last couple of days. Just feels good to get out of the house. And what a better way to get out of the house than to ride. The days are getting shorter. Weather's getting colder, and I just want to get in my last couple of rides. Hey everybody, welcome back for the ride. Thanks for joining me here in the kitchen. Don't forget to like and subscribe below, as well as make a comment if you want to see me try something different. If you have an idea for a recipe you want me to try, or if you have something that you make that you want to see if I can make it, challenge me. I will accept it. Comment below. So let's check out what we got at the store today. Alright, as promised, we're making my open-faced lasagna, so of course we had to get lasagna noodles. We got a couple different kinds of cheeses, some mozzarella, the usual ricotta cheese, got some Italian sausage that we're going to cook up in a pan, a couple of seasonings there. We also got some tomato sauce and some bakery bread because we're going to make some pan-seared garlic bread. It's going to be wonderful. First up, we have a pot of boiling water that we're going to make our lasagna noodles in. Going to make them a little bit different, so check it out. Okay, for the lasagna, we're going to get about 4 strips of the lasagna. Little hint though, we're going to break them in half. Since they're a little bit harder to break, and sometimes they shatter when you break them, and they go all over the place, let's keep it clean. What I like to use is putting it on a knife like that, pressing, nice clean break. That way you have half strips, and that way it goes right into the pot of water. Alright, now we have a bunch of half strips. We're going to put that in the boiling water. Give it a little bit of a stir as it goes in. Kind of get the water in between them. You're going to want to stir this every once in a while. It'll take about 18-19 minutes. While we do that, and we stir it every once in a while, we're going to open up and make our sausage. Okay, we've already cut our package of sausage in half. We're going to put one side away, save that for another day. The other side, we're going to just squeeze right out of the package, just like that. And we're going to start cutting that up into little sections because we're going to want to make this into ground little bits that's going to go inside of our lasagna, and our sauce is going to mix in with it. It's going to be wonderful. Just can't wait to show you. Alright, we've got our pan warmed up. We've already sprayed that with a little bit of vegetable oil. We'll just put in our sausage. Now this is going to cook until it's brown, and as we cook it and we stir it and flip it over, we're going to be breaking it up as we go so it forms these nice little chunks. We're also going to season it. Take a little bit of garlic salt, a little bit of our oregano, and we have some generic Italian seasoning. Just throw that on there too. Now the sausage already has some seasonings on it. I find it's a little bit bland for my taste, so I add a little bit extra flavor. I like things a little bit more flavorful, a little bit more robust. So we're going to cook this again. We're going to check back in with it in a little bit. Be right back. Okay, our sausage is done cooking. Our noodles are still boiling. So what we're going to do next is add in some of the spaghetti sauce right into the pan. There we go, a little bit more. You're going to want to have a nice even layer across the top of the pan. That'll warm up. We're going to stir that in. We're going to put that to the back burner. Cover it. What that will do is make the sauce warm up and soak down into that meat, and everything just blends together into a nice meaty sauce.
You're doing fine.
Next, we're going to slice the bread, spread on some garlic butter, and get that grilled. All right, let's check out our bread. Now we have a nice loaf from the bakery. When I make garlic bread, I like making a nice thick piece. That way we can dip it in the sauce and soak that up, and it's just so good. So we're going to have about 3/4 of an inch slices. It's a little bit thicker, I know, but that's just something that I like. Grab 2 pieces real quick here. What we've already done is we've melted some butter in the microwave. We're just going to add a little bit of seasoning. Add in a little bit of garlic. Just a touch of our Italian seasoning. Of course, stir that up with our whisk. Then we're going to use our basting brush and coat each piece of the bread before we put it into the pan. Alright, we've got our pieces of bread that have our garlic butter mixture on there. Just put that face down in the pan. Kind of hear that going already? Yep, sure can. We're going to leave that on there for a few minutes. Meanwhile, let's take care of draining off our noodles because it's been enough time. Now if the noodles break, that's okay. But we're going to try and keep them as whole as we can, because the way we're going to display it is going to be a nice lasagna bowl. We're going to line the noodles on the bottom, put our fillings in, add in some crumbled ricotta and mozzarella cheese, fold over the top, a little bit of sauce, and we're good to go. Can't wait to show you. Okay, everything is ready to go. What I started with is I took our bowl, I put a little bit of the meat sauce on the bottom so the noodles didn't stick. I laid our noodles out like a flower, overlapping on the outside. We'll start by spooning in a little bit of our sauce with the meat mixture in there. Add in some ricotta. Fold 2 layers over. Add in a little more meat. Add in some of the mozzarella. Fold the rest over. Add the meat on top. Another dollop of ricotta cheese. Really good. And then you're done, almost. We'll grab our garlic bread that we started to roast. Nice on both sides. Put that over here. And this is an easy, open-faced lasagna. My name's John. I'm Bike to Table. Thanks for watching. And remember, live to ride, ride to eat.